Bernice, take it away.
Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to RoC Tambayan, where we discuss whatever just happened right now, and there's a bit of a backstory happening right there. So
I'm
yeah,
Bernice,
my name
and
is Bernice. I can sound like Pikachu sometimes.
Sample.
obviously.
Pikachu!
Oh, God.
Ooh, just for Miggy.
Ooh. There we go.
Hi, I'm Miggy, and I hate ooh. And just for Jan, this is just for you because I love you.
Motherfucker.
You're next.
Hey, hey, I'm Jan, and I don't like ooh, but I hate sheesh more than ooh.
Hi, I'm Tish, and I like the everything's fine meme the best.
Oh, the fire.
The fire.
There's actually a Funko Pop, but I couldn't get one.
Oh.
We'll find one. I tried to bid, but anyway.
Hi, I'm Medj, and I can speak 5 languages.
Oh,
What?
Really?
Nice.
Tagalog, English.
Tagalog, English.
Tagalog, English, Tausug,
Tapakano?
Chavacano, Bisaya. That's 5.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, actually, it's less impressive now, but because those
I
are
mean, yeah.
languages we expect you to.
Local.
No, because those
Like
are
dialects.
languages that we expect you to speak, and we just didn't realize that there were 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had nothing.
Makes perfect sense.
That's it.
I'm
Oh.
JR, and I have too many cameras. And I just put a down payment on another one. Why am I doing this?
I don't know. Why are you?
Suffering from success.
No, it's for the shows.
Yeah,
what I tell.
so
Yeah.
today's episode, we're talking about the Tala origin story featuring Bernice, the coup.
Can you
What's it?
tan 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 tan. Everyone do that. Oh, everyone do that.
I actually am curious about
How can you teach everyone?
like how's the finger.
I keep forget. It's 2 fingers forward, right?
It's like make your thumb and your pinky touch, but like same
my
size.
thumb
So
and my pinky.
Oh,
Like that.
so
Oh, it's actually
like you're
easier when
making
you think
a-
about it that way.
You're making a circle with your thumb and your pinky, and then you
yeah.
wear the crown.
Oh,
Square.
okay.
also it's like you're it's like you're holding
It's
the
like you're
crown.
putting a crown on.
Oh.
Did the people just get that now?
No, we know it's a crown, but it's like
Yeah.
how like there's
So
okay.
they're like, this is like the band of
How
the
you
crown, and
hold
these
it.
are like the pointy stuff.
This is a fancy way to hold the crown.
That's probably like what people who wear crowns are fancy.
Yeah.
Like the queen of Philippine wrestling. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
The Kuwait.
the Kuwait.
Oh.
The people fans actually call her queen.
Mm.
Yas Queen.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have seen almost every spelling of queen on my social media. I've seen like
Is it with K?
KWEEN queen. I've seen KWIN queen.
Queen.
KUWIN.
KW.
I have
Queen.
one that you haven't. Queen.
Yeah, queen. Yeah, I think
It's like Kuwan.
I
Queen.
don't think so actually.
yung queen.
Yung ano?
Oh my God.
So, we're talking about the
Tala.
Tala episode. Tala, Bernice, what can you tell us about how you came up with the name, how you came up with the backstory? What can you share?
What can I share? With my past D&D experiences, there was like that one character that I wanted to see the end of it. Like I wanted to have like a conclusive end to her story, but I never got that. So like a bit of like the way I came up with Tala was the way basically like some parts of that character I put into Tala. And emo girl with sad backstory.
Kusurai! What's
That's
the
like,
most emo
I don't know,
song you guys have ever
90%
heard of?
It's up to personal preference, but for me, it's Ohio is for Lovers by Hawthorne Heights.
I don't even know that song, or maybe I do.
I don't.
But I guess the general most emo song is Black Parade, right? For everyone else, collectively the world.
For me, that would be the most. But
Maybe the most popular of the.
Maybe the most.
Yeah, I mean
popular
most
emo
also,
songs.
like when you say what's an emo song, it's probably most.
Ding. Just one note.
Oh yeah, just one note.
if you
Ding, ding. When I was, but you can't do the emo bard anyway.
Why
Emo.
did I name her Tala?
'Cause you're lazy.
Because I recently learned how to say, star in Japanese. So I just translated that
Staru?
into
Hoshi,
Hoshi.
Hoshi,
It's not
Hoshi.
Staru.
Hoshi.
Hoshi.
Pero ang puta.
No.
Gago.
It's not even right if you're gonna say it like Sutaru.
Oh yeah.
Sutaru. But
Istaru.
I
Actually,
learned
sounds like a name.
I learned the kanji for star. The
Is it-
Chinese character.
I saw that.
Kanji for star.
You're on fire.
Kanji for Staru.
Sutaru. But yeah, that's why. And then I was like, why not star in Filipino?
Cool.
Cool.
I was thinking it was the Sarah Geronimo song.
Tala.
Yeah.
Oh, the dance thing.
yeah, I was thinking of that.
So, what did you like about your origin story or the whole game?
One of the main things would be like the mystery of it all. Like, why is this girl so, hurt? Why is she so grumpy
she
and so
lied!
emo? And
That's
like,
just the answer to why are you hurt?
and like,
it's
why
tonight.
is there like a magical tattoo on her back and like vines on her arms? And why does she, do stuff like that? So secretive. Ooh, mystery.
Vines.
It was sad because like someone, I think it was like the ready action of Nordo.
I'm sorry.
No, because I know there's like something that like important Helena was supposed to say. But we
You
never
know,
got
'cause
to that point.
You know why I just do that? Because that always happens where someone has someone hostage and then the party, and I forgive beginners for doing this, like I attack him and it's like, okay, fine. And then he just the hostage taker tries to make a conversation, and then the next guy just says, I attack him as well. And then like you guys are attacking while he has a hostage. It's like, no, like, next time someone, like, it makes sense, like when if you have a hostage and they attack you, just
Right.
I made that
learned.
mistake more than once. So
No, but like the only person in Tala's backstory that actually knows everything
it's
is
dead.
dead. Helena,
Hmm.
the like the other servant with her. Because I
So
can't
long
say
and
on
good
in any other things.
Oh,
Like,
you don't even get to know you don't even get to know what Helena actually was,
Yeah.
who Tala actually was, what the tattoo is about, what the item actually is. Nope.
Nothing.
Item.
Nothing was revealed.
Oh.
The artifact thing.
Yep. And
Yeah.
like, why is like half of the artifact missing, and why the other half? Like, this is what Yanni said, right?
Mhm.
And why the other half is on Tala's body?
What it
mystery.
does.
What does the artifact do?
Yeah.
So many
Yeah.
questions.
I thought we were gonna be in C. So,
But why does everyone assume that?
because we hear like Vikings, because the instruction was example.
Kasi I said like Viking.
Like Vikings. I was like, okay, seafarer.
No, I mean like raiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Sea Raider, and the
Sea
Sea
Raider.
Raiders in this setting are
In the
both people.
Dune Sea.
and then we ended up in the sand, and I was like,
Sea of
well,
sand.
shit.
It's the Dune Sea.
This is my first time trying out a slightly mean character, but yeah.
You all were actually less evil than.
I think when like Medj as episode we were the most, but
I expected at least one guy to figure, oh, if I turn them in, we're good to go, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I actually thought that was what Miggy was gonna do. Like, okay, go ahead. And once they're out, okay, guys, here's the thing. But the thing is, they won't believe him probably anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So
But I actually did like how the team decided to like want to stick as a team. Like, throughout the game, like we're we have to go back for Migi, or like, no, let's not split up. Let's stay together. Like, despite Tala being like emo, she was also helpful with keeping the team together.
is there an emo hand sign for emo?
An emo what?
Is there a hand sign for emo?
I don't
Oh, it's the thing is you do the bangs, right?
like, you know, the bangs, like early
Yeah.
early 2000s bangs and like very heavy eye makeup, and you do this.
Oh, you do this?
This is the one. I didn't
Something
know.
like that. You know, MySpace or Friendster
Yeah, they
days.
do that. Like,
The tiny like
Uh,
smirk.
No, the reason I ask is every time someone says emo, you can do something that you don't have to talk. All right, so now you.
I thought it was the duck pout with the bangs.
No,
I
but
didn't know.
wasn't that like
it was the evolved version.
yeah?
The dark face and stuff.
The
Oh,
evolved
was the
emo.
duck
Yeah.
face part of emo?
No.
Okay.
I
Cool.
not.
A
I
very
mean, I saw a combo of it like at one point.
I think that's when emo got popular and people used it to be cute.
Oh.
Maybe.
Aw.
I don't know.
I was actually super suspicious about Yanni. Like, when he saw the.
Didn't roll insight.
I didn't roll inside. When I didn't know what to ask to get to trigger the roll. But yeah. I wanted to find out, like, if he wanted to use Tala for something.
Yeah.
At least
I
I
had the same
was
feels.
going through my mind the entire time. But I was like, none of the party seemed suspicious of him. So I'm like, okay.
We're using old school rules for insight now because after thinking about it, it just makes sense.
Mm.
I don't understand that.
What's the
How's-
point
how's-
of you roll and then you know if you natural 20, okay, you believe him and you know you have a natural 20, right? So you know he's telling the truth, which is not, because insight is like not a lie detector. It's what your character thinks, right? So this makes sense. Like the old school DM.
So
rules.
that's how you used to do insight? The DM rolls it for you?
No, before everything the DM rules for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I
Mickey?
knew this because of
Oh,
the
sorry.
DM reacts.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
the-
should
No,
watch
I
the
know that that's
episode.
what. Yeah, that's what made me think that. Actually, it makes sense to do. And then there's also another stream that does that. They do old school rules just for insight. And I was like, oh yeah, that just completely makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like if you roll like a 14 total or 13 total, and then you're like, you don't know, right? But like if you roll a natural 20 or a natural 1, you probably know that, like, so either way it works. If you roll a natural 1, it's like you probably know what's happening anyway. So this way you're like, that's just what your character thinks with your insight, but you're not sure. So you can gauge it on,
Yeah, that
if
makes
you're
sense.
very insightful, if you have like proficiency, expertise, and insight, then you still have a good idea that you still follow that you probably rolled high, or you know, you think
Got
about
the
it
high.
as you roll tens. It's like blackjack,
Mm.
and then you figure that out from there. So yeah,
I actually like the fact that I was able to have that
Two-in-one?
distract the enemy while the party gets away moment.
Oh, yeah,
I've
that's badass.
I've always wanted like one of those. And then I was fully prepared to like just not make it at that moment. And I was like, oh shit, I made it. This is cool. For him, he does what he has to do to survive, but he's also fiercely
and then
loyal of
he's the one
people
who
around him.
dies. Oh no.
Yeah, but he's also fiercely loyal of people around him. So whoever works with him to stay alive, and they've come to an agreement that they work together to stay alive, he wants to like honor that. That's why he wanted to like, make sure everybody's okay. And it was cool that I got to experience my first ever character death. So that was cool.
And you got
Wait,
like
first
a
ever character death?
First ever. Because I usually DM, I barely play.
Oh.
Also, characters rarely die in 5e.
Yeah, characters
Except for
rarely
Midge.
die.
Died 3 times.
Died 3 times. Where did Mara? I mean,
You got that.
Mara.
Got that. I think
where
we all
did
did.
Mara? I mean, where did Yanni go?
You don't know.
What?
Yanni.
Yeah.
He escaped.
He
And then
escaped.
message. That's
He's
it.
going to city.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know what the timeline is.
He's
Oh.
around like 25, 28-ish here.
This is first. This happened first.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
question. Was Yanni...
What are
Yo,
you talking
not
about,
stupid.
yo?
What race was Yanni? I don't think it was ever mentioned.
No,
I
he
know.
looks half elf.
Okay.
He is half elf.
Mhm, mhm.
I remember JR's dilemma.
He is half elf. Is not 100% is half elf.
Cool.
So
Not
the
suspicious.
taking in of Tala was decades ago, 1 or 2 or 3.
Mhm.
We'll leave that vague, but like, cause Tala is old human years old,
Yeah.
but like, kid elf.
Mm.
She's kid elf, but old human.
How old is it when an elf becomes of age? 100?
It's
100.
divided by 10 essentially. So 18, 180.
180.
I don't even know how old Tala is in this
Because
one.
you also like weren't counting. Like, how do you count? Like you're in a raider camp, just whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Yeah.
But it's like not human. They're not all human. There are elves. There are humans. There are whatever's. So
There
like
are
some of them are
dragonborns and
they're dragonborns. So some people have already like from your
Passed
initial
away.
being caught. Some people have already died and stuff like that. Deacon is also an elf. So yeah,
Wow.
Interesting.
the twins are human.
Mm.
Sorry, I realized I never mentioned those things.
I'm sorry, I think you mispronounced bitches.
This game is like, it's super fun. Like a lot of chaos and like, I like mystery itself. Like
It was supposed to be less mysterious, but
But
I
it came
guess-
out that way, so
but it's now more because you like
Yeah.
killed the one person who has info.
exactly. And then like, why is this? Why is that happening? Why are you suddenly hitting this girl
Right,
who's a
right.
kid with us? Like tattoos, okay. Who placed them there? Why was and stuff like that? Like a lot of questions starting to form. And it like thrills me of that thing. And also the obstacle course. Fucking loved it. I got
Yeah,
the chance
fuck
to
you,
mess
people.
with people.
Didn't mess with me though. Haha.
So if it was supposed to be like either if Tala won, it was just gonna be straight to that. If she didn't, it was gonna be like there would be a wrestling match or something for the losers or something like that.
Wow.
So if she
Oh,
was
really?
like bottom two, they were like, okay, for the bottom two, you have a wrestling match just because people want to see the losers beat up each other. But she won, so we didn't get to see a wrestling match. Also, we were running long, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Was the tattoo placed upon her, or like was she born with it?
It was
Is it
clearly
good?
a magical tattoo. She didn't get to explore what it does, but aside from having data, it probably does something that you will eventually find out.
I got very strong Waterworld vibes from this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's right.
No water.
Waterworld.
What are you talking about? Helena?
The
the
tattoo
one
with
the one
map.
child with the tattoo that with the map that leads to dry land and the raiders want it.
Oh,
That's right. I didn't make that connection. Good
I
catch.
don't
Yeah,
even
that's
know
right.
what water. I don't.
Kevin
Oh.
Costner.
Movie. Kevin
But-
It's an old Jack Black movie.
I didn't.
No,
Gago.
Jack
it's a
Black was
Kevin
in that
Costner.
movie.
Okay.
it was a
The
great
main character was Kevin Costner.
It's
And
an old
he was
Jack Black
a-
movie.
he was
Jack
a-
Black was piloting the plane that they crashed.
He was a mutant,
No.
sort of.
He was.
I think.
John's gonna
He had- he had-
torrent Waterworld.
Kevin Costner's character had gills behind his ears.
Yeah, and he
And he could
saved a
swim in the
kid
ocean.
with
Okay.
Helen, and the evil guy was the Deacon.
Wait, seriously, there's like.
Is that why she's named Helena?
Is that why he's named Deacon?
Oh my god!
The
JR.
one thing that I regret in this game is that I did not live long enough to look down at Helena and say so long and good night.
So long and good night. it just made sense. The Helen, the Helena went emo. The Helen with the water world. Everything universe.
It's that movie. Yeah, yeah.
The reference I had in my in the
Phantom Menace.
game was Rush Hour, the Rush Hour movie with the dragon tattoo.
I was thinking Full Metal Alchemist.
You guys don't know that? Rush Hour.
The references would be Waterworld and Phantom Menace.
I
Like not just the fight scenes, not just the fight scenes. The slaves.
Yeah,
from
the child.
the child.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
The Sand People, you even said it. Tuscan Raiders.
It's mixed, a mix of
Mhm.
and American Ninja War.
That threw me off. Like, hello.
I think that was the heaviest influence of all, guys. Let's just talk straight here. That really was.
Like if people failed, died there, and they can.
Or
Witcher was also part kinda,
Witcher?
Mm.
Yeah,
That
but-
The
series-
training
A
scene.
bit.
The training scene. That's
the
right.
training scene and the Siri
Oh.
escaping with what's his name? She
When
escaped
Siri
with
escaped
the
with-
first time with the other guy, right?
With
The mage.
with like the that's right. Well, coming into the game, I was excited about it being an evil one shot because I've never played that.
but you
but then
didn't
we-
lean into it. I expect.
But I didn't. I couldn't. I don't know. It's just natural for me to go,
Good.
stick together team and not be an asshole. I mean, it's just that's my default D&D
I expected
experience.
I half expected someone as you were murdering a village
Mhm.
to maybe not want to do it,
Oh,
but like
well,
also-
yeah. I guess
also,
that's
yeah, I mean,
the
we're
part
fine. We're raiders.
We're Raiders.
we're raiders. We'll kill no problem. But then we're kind of like pirates who are after the loot. We just wanted to eliminate the ones that fought back, and then the innocents scare them away. And okay, fine, we get your shit.
So when you
Why
say-
did Yanni save Tala in the first place?
Because they were raiders who just,
Mhm.
typical raiders. You don't kill, you just raid, get whatever. But then like it became, he was not okay with Deacon's ways as it became like murdering towns for the magical artifact and just killing and whatever. So he was like half not okay with it. Also like, what's he gonna do? Like break away and then he's a recognized raider, or like he's everyone's like you can't just escape the mafia
Mhm.
kind of thing. So he was just like, maybe if I get enough money I could buy my way out. That was what he was planning, and he's an half elf, so he kind of had time. It was an okay plan until things went to shit.
Saving Tala from the backstory decades ago, at least to me, it sounded like he had something else in mind.
They just free servant. Hey,
Mm.
Sure.
Mm,
he's
Oh, I
You
have
see,
another
they don't.
question.
She doesn't believe it.
mm. Well, the
Yeah.
only person that knows the answer is Dad. So.
Right. When we were fighting Nordo, I completely forgot that
Nordo.
you wanted. Okay, so Helena died. Let's talk to Nordo instead. But I was overcome with that. Really, you surrender after killing somebody? Fuck you! And that's why I said no.
he was actually not like he probably would have still attacked his turn with something else. Like it was obviously not an actual
A
surrender,
sincere,
or
yeah.
I don't know if you or try to escape or something like that. But it wasn't, it wasn't just I surrender. It's like I'm dying. I have 1 HP, and I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna survive this, so
Right.
I'm gonna try whatever I can try.
Yeah, and
He
I
literally
and,
had 1 HP.
right. And Alon saw right through that. I'm like, really? Surrender after killing somebody? Fuck that. Boom.
He could have
Oh
actually
shit,
survived.
you wanted to question her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He could have. He probably didn't know stuff anyway.
What things would have turned out like differently if Helena didn't die instantaneously?
It depends on how you play that whole thing. Because like, were you just never gonna attack? What would happen? Like Nordo has her hostage. You know that the rest of the town is gearing up for battle.
Right.
Because
Right.
like they're already, the reason why they're not automatically out, because it takes like what 10 minutes to don armor, and after the guy yelled, people are not just going out in their pajamas, right? They put
Right.
on armor, they get weapons, they get prepared, whatever, right? So that's the reason it took like a minute or whatever until people were arriving. So if you didn't attack and just had that conversation, eventually it's gonna be a stalemate, where not even a stalemate, like Helena is hostage, you get captured again or killed or something, or just have to run and hope no one dies. So probably like the best scenario would be like Helena maybe survives, you escape, but you also don't know what happens to her.
It sounds like Tala's only connection to her past now is Mara. Excuse me. Yanni.
What are you talking about? Mara is human. This guy is a half elf.
Sure.
Or
Like disguise self is not a thing in this world. Sure. No problem. Like, oh, I gotta go into hiding and put on a funny accent. Yo, man, we all got that.
Midge didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm shocked with this news right now.
Because right when JR
The
said
entire world.
that, funny, I was like, ooh, gotcha.
The entire
There's a
world
connection.
except for Midge.
I was also thinking like this happened like way before.
Or it could be a
Probably.
red herring.
Ooh, sure. But yeah, that he's probably okay. Fine, Yanni is probably the only connection that Tala has to her past. So you're gonna have to meet up with him in a part 2 origin story or in an actual game.
Oh, why didn't Deacon believe Yanni the first time?
No, it wasn't him.
Yeah,
It was Nordo who was suspicious.
Anordo was the one.
It was like, because Nordo ran the scouting party. Nardo is the raiding party. Nordo ran the scouting party, and they knew that town just couldn't.
Fight back.
Fight back as much.
Or I mean, they would fight back, but not take out like
One of the top
Yes.
guys.
Yeah,
seasoned professional.
seasoned professional raider has the same stat as him because they're twins. So but yeah, I mean, like he clearly gave you a hard fight, like all 5 of you, right? So
4 of us survived.
Yeah, all 4 of you survived. It's great. Super great.
So yeah, like it's just like there's no way. He was just like, there's no way that settlement. And I forgot if Bernice mentioned it, but the raid, there were a lot of them initially, but the raid going into Tala's hometown like dwindled their numbers like significantly. That's one of also, which is also one of the reasons why Yanni wasn't okay with it. It's because like Deacon was like sacrifice everything for whatever we need kind of mode, and like it probably killed like 90-80% of them. That's why you're now in a smaller settlement, but they were like a big thing before, and like a lot of them also just died from age. It's more of the half elves and elves that are still alive, and everyone else is new kids of raiders, like most of you.
Speaking of
Yeah.
death, if Tish didn't give me that potion, I was already 2 failed death saves
Oh
in.
my wow!
I had a feeling actually.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
failed
actually, you know how most
all of my
people,
death saves.
Yeah.
all of them
Or
were
failed.
fails.
You know how that's actually okay. Like the safety is just assume all death saves are fails.
Uh-huh.
But it's you shouldn't assume that ones are being rolled. That's the problem. So like if you rolled a 1 and another fail that time, you would already been dead. But no
Yeah.
one's gonna account for that. Like you just it's a waste of potions to account for someone rolling once, and unless it's really crucial.
I was just
So-
hoping someone near would like, I don't know, pour a potion down, but
Yeah.
no one did. So.
Yeah, I was out of spell slots, so I couldn't healing word anymore.
No one bought potions anymore.
I bought one potion.
I bought one potion.
I bought nothing.
No,
I
and that-
had a longbow.
Karim is gonna be loaded when this game starts.
No, but it's cool. Like I think the character went out the way he was supposed to.
Yeah, it
Which
makes
was,
sense, right?
Mhm.
Protecting everyone.
Oh, so will you bring that system of death saves for the games
Secret death saves.
from now on? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Why? Do you wanna die again?
No, because it.
It
Because,
adds
you know,
suspense.
It
Yeah,
adds
yeah, like-
suspense. Like I actually felt myself panic when you don't.
And you
hear
also
the
like
death
even with
saves.
no, because sometimes it's okay, because if it's a non-panic situation where everyone is composed, you would be looking at the dying person and could tell that if he's like just choking
Yeah.
on blood, or if he's done but is breathing. So when the situation is like that, it's okay to hear the rolls, because
Mm.
you know that, oh, he looks like he's gagging for air now or something like that. But in this situation, you were all green. It's also your first experience with an actual fight.
Everyone seems so
Oh,
tired.
there's Tala on her blanket.
Yay.
Tala. Just leaning into it.
Yeah.
So how did everyone come up with their names?
Druid, Circle of the Tides, Alon. Right there, bro. He's a surfer dude.
I love
And
like
Canberra.
like during the backstory of Alan, it's like, he takes 5 days to go to the sea and go back, just so he can surf.
The dedication.
Mine, Tizo, because he's a white dragon, so Miss Tizo.
Oh
just
my
look Tizo.
God.
You could have went with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Dragon.
just go full weeb, man. Just jump headlong into the
You
weeb.
could have.
Blue eyes.
Name him Kaiba.
Just
No, she has a name, like an actual name. I
wait,
always
the blue
forgot.
eyes white dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because like in the last arc of Yu-Gi-Oh, they find out that Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Like, I'm a
actually-
person too.
Yeah, she has an actual
She?
spirit. Yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon is a female.
Oh no.
She's a she.
She is a she.
I'm a person. You just
Tukul means hammer in Tausug.
Oh.
But I never get to show how he uses his hammer because no long rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean for that to happen.
My character was completely drained. His usefulness just went.
You could have went full
Right,
auto
right.
crit on your first attack. But no.
That is normally how D&D games go. But I mean, not
Really?
normally. That is how 5e is designed, the CR system
Yeah,
in 5e,
that was designed.
where it's 6 combats in a day.
The combat system, I think, is designed a lot around dungeon crawls. It's just
Hmm.
that with the advent of like Critical Role and all of these other more story focused ways of playing, people focused more on like social encounters or more on story beats, character interaction, rather than going into a dungeon with 10 different rooms, and in each of those rooms
Yeah.
there's a fight.
You know how I think I think they're fixing it in 5.5, and you know how I think they're doing it? I
Mm.
think they're removing short rests, because if you read
Oh,
More Than
shit.
Canaan, they removed any reference to short rest. And all of the what's something that's once per short rest? Example, if there's a
Second
something,
Ray?
not second win, because that wasn't rewritten.
Wild shape. Wizard. Spell.
So like if anything was rewritten in More Than Cadence that refers to something that's once per short rest, it's now a number of times per day equal to your proficiency, or something like that. So they reworded everything to remove short rest, which is a sign.
Right.
Calling
So
it
that's right. Proficiency
which is a bonus for some people because,
number of times equal proficiency bonus per long rest.
yeah. So it's a bonus for some people who did it could do it normally twice. They could do it 3 times now once they get to level 5. But yeah, it looks like they're removing short rest from 5.5.
Yeah.
Calling it now. And that would adjust the CR ratings because without short resting, you don't get to heal up.
Yeah. Given that this is your second game
Yeah.
with us,
Yeah.
how are you feeling the group so far?
Honestly, like everyone's so like welcoming and so nice. Omo. Um, but yeah, I'm really having fun, even though like it's like I haven't really met you guys in IRL except for like JR. That I met some
Oh, you
and
met
Tish. Yeah. But like I really do look forward to like meeting you guys one day, and like, you know, going to the studio would be so much fun, I think. And we shall see like except for Midge, is like everyone, I can see everyone's height now. So I'm so sorry. In my head, Midge is always going to be that 3 feet tall guy that I can just pat on the head twice.
Pat on the head.
Fun
Speaking
fact,
of,
Medj is actually 3 foot tall.
wait, I'm actually curious because like in your dancing video, Med, you did look like really tall.
He's 5'8". He mentioned
I'm
it.
5'8".
Oh, you're not 3 feet
forgot.
tall. But yeah,
I'm 3 feet wide.
Soon.
you know, getting back into D&D after, you know, such a long
5
time.
years.
I'm so, yeah, like 5-6 years now. Like, I'm honestly so thankful that everyone's like, but yeah, everyone's so understanding and like everyone's so helpful. Like, whenever I have like questions, like everyone's just like, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sheesh. I'm just making up stuff now. For Halloween, we get to see an emo Tala
Halloween?
cosplay.
Oh yeah.
For the Halloween
Yeah.
episode.
What?
Wait, are we going to do like Halloween / like, you know, according to our characters?
We can
Type
figure it out, but it's like the yeah, but probably.
That is going to be expensive and difficult on my part. Do you know what? My character is an orc that wears fucking thief leather.
You can
I'm
just
sure
wear
there's a
leather,
Lazada substitute for anything that you need.
or you
There's
know,
probably like plate mail in Lazada.
or you can like, you know, thrift something.
I'm sure there is a way. Like worst case, rubber.
What?
It's actually rubber that people use.
What?
Rubber
Rub-
mat. The things for rubber matting. That's what people use for
EVA.
Okay.
How are you going to do it though?
plate mail. Or no, actually no, because like Halloween might be season 2, 3. So maybe different characters. People just play. I'm a human wearing normal clothes.
My character is a high school student that's been isekai'd into the Dungeons and Dragons world.
Is there a D&D campaign with that kind of setting?
Literally the anime, the 80s anime.
Yeah.
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 They go on a theme
Hello.
park ride named Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
As
they
the roller
weren't-
coaster goes in, they're isekai'd into a...
They weren't even playing the actual game.
They were riding a roller
They just went into a
Just a
roller
school
coaster.
field trip.
coon instead of bus coon.
Not even like they're
They fought
interested.
Tiamat
Cavalier
first.
was like super, I don't care about this shit. Why am I here? The knight's name is Cavalier. And their names were
man.
their classes. Ranger, Barbarian.
There's a
Barbarian's
barba-
like a kid with a
Yeah.
clone.
And then his sister was a rogue,
I forgot what her name was.
I think. One of them was a druid. If I'm not
Did they actually call her Druid?
I don't know. I think one of them was.
I
a
remember
druid.
Ranger. I'm sure that guy's called Ranger, and then I'm sure it's Barbarian and Cavalier, but the rest I forget.
And then there was a wizard. They had
Yeah,
one
This is the guy with
spellcaster.
glasses
Yeah,
Not
That's
a
what I
pointy
remember.
hat.
with a pointy hat. No, with a pointy hat.
yeah, they didn't have a
Oh,
point yet,
absolutely.
but and
It's
it
only
was
Midge doesn't-
but it didn't have a rim. It was just the hat.
The point.
It's just even worse.
That's right. That's right.
It's the Mickey Mouse pointy hat, essentially.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking forward to the clash of edgelords. See how that goes.
Oh, when the main characters meet. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh.
How
sense-
do we meet?
I
We're
don't
all-
know.
Don't know.
All over the place. I mean,
All like no one's in the same island.
no, exactly. That's what
So
I
we're
meant.
all gonna meet and decide to be party mates?
You
Hmm.
see.
I don't.
There's
I-
probably
maybe.
there's probably a connecting something here
Person?
in the story. I don't know.
Mara, yeah.
Yani?
yeah,
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about.
I don't know. I feel like there's some connection.
There was no Mara. Mike.
There was no Mara in mine either.
No. Oh no.
Oh. Or maybe
I'm
he never realized.
excited to show off what my character can do because unless you guys have read the classes of Sina
Oh, so
Una,
yeah, you didn't get to use your items.
nobody knows what my character can do except for being a rogue.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just gonna be
Chaos.
everything you face has resistance to force damage.
What?
It
Anyway.
sucks, man. It sucks.
No.
Why you gotta nerf me like that, man?
No, because you know you have two. You also have a sorcerer.
Yeah, we have a warlock.
I mean a warlock. Sorry, you also have
It's
a
like,
warlock.
Who's a sorcerer?
There's a
You
warlock?
probably have. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Kiana, Tish's character, is a warlock.
Oh,
Watch the episodes. It's your
I
assignment.
shall.
It's
They're
the
1 hour.
warlock.
Wait, so this is like the last character
Origin
back-
story.
origin
Yeah.
story, right?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
we're going into the main story now.
Wow.
Finally happening.
Oh my
Sheesh.
It doesn't change for Midge.
Yeah, it doesn't change from Edge much.
The only thing that changed for Midge between when we started and now is we sent him a green screen. That's it. Can you pull it
come to
down?
Manila, man. It's just
I'm actually like
sleep in JR's house.
I'm actually running out of like
Oh!
random names.
Alright, that's okay. I'm excited to not have to
yeah,
edit
yeah.
changing names every episode.
Wow.
Because remember how we pop here the names one by one? I
Yeah.
have to do that.
That's right.
And then when it's everyone, it's just just don't move.
That's it. No need to move.
No one die. and I have to make the circle thing for everyone every episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just okay. I've used that before. Drag.
Nice.
Nice. Awesome.
I mean, my favorite part of all of these origin stories was making the characters in Hero Forge because that was fun.
Yeah, you're pretty good at that. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Should be a
fun.
career. Make minis.
I'm excited to 3D print the minis.
Oh, that would be so
And
good.
we all get to touch them except for Midge.
Aw.
You know, I'm not what I'm not excited of. Well, I am, but I just the time is painting them.
Just hire some Warhammer geek to do it for you.
It's like 300 per painting. That's like the. No, I can do it. I can do it. I will find time.
There were so many points in the story that I wanted to like. There was one point where Mickey's character Tizo was nearly dead, and I was gonna take that shot with the heavy crossbow and just kill him and then run away.
Wait,
I was half expecting you to do that, like all of because your character was always in the tree line. So I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
when is she gonna run away? When is she gonna run away? When is she gonna
No,
run away?
like in my head, I was like planning, and then like Tizo does this thing that he recovers 2 HP every time, and then someone did healing word and like sanctuary, and I was like, well, there goes my shot. I can't run away now. There was also like that one moment in the barracks where I was contemplating whether or not I should just like say like, take me to Nordo. Like let everyone go, take me.
Oh yeah, that would have been something. Like
Yeah.
actually tell them, like show them the tattoo and This is what
Just
you're looking
strips.
Oh God.
Here, take me to North.
Oh no.
for. Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Nice.
No, because I was really deep in thought. I was like, I should betray them, right? I should run away with Helena, right?
You also don't really know what it is about the tattoo. You don't know, like, what if once Deacon sees that you're actually like the chosen one, and you become
Yeah.
the, you become the matriarch of the tribe or something, or what if that's actually for good and Yanni's the bad person? Like, you have no idea.
We could have known some answers from Helena, but she's dead.
But you also don't know if Helena would be telling the truth. Like, they could be protecting you. They could be What if it's like Teen Titans, where it's like they don't want Raven to get power because Raven can destroy the world or something like that, right?
Oh, is the artifact that powerful? Whoa, mystery.
Let's go.
Wait, were you guys touched when I did that cantrip?
Flowers.
You put the wreath of flowers.
Miggy, were you touched?
Me as a person, I was like, oh, Tukul's coming back. Oh, Tala's putting flowers. Oh, but my character is just like dead. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's done. His job is done.
This one's a little balanced. We got good rolls to hit, but damage was like,
I did roll
I
3
I had a
natural
crit.
20s here, though.
I had the crit, but my damage dice was 1. So like, wow.
I felt so bad for Vernice's song.
Oh, this is Percy. Percy is the one that rolled 3 natural 20s in this game.
Wasn't it
that song?
blue one?
I don't think I'll ever use that song ever again.
Oh wait.
I was like, it's like sobrang sayang because the songil is such a good weapon.
Yeah.
So good. I like the songil because 2d6 finesse reach.
Yeah,
Damn.
one-handed.
One-handed. You can use
If it
with
hits.
You can use it with a shield.
But it doesn't
Come
hit.
on.
Now we
If
know
it hits.
Now we know why.
Even if you have action surge and it doesn't hit, doesn't matter if it's a good weapon or not.
Now we know why. It's not
Literally,
meant
I was
to.
getting to the point that I was like so tired of just like missing everything. It's like, disengage. I'm just gonna move away. Use the longbow. That has +8.
And hit.
It hits.
Oh, I also wanted to ask, where do you guys get the reference for Sina Una equivalents of equipments?
What the hell, Midge?
Is
We-
there?
What we do is,
The-
or what
the-
I
the-
do.
The
Yeah.
Excel file.
Yeah.
So,
There is?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
Excel
God,
file.
Midge.
No, I thought I never saw items in there.
There's
Equipment.
there's an
There's a
equipment
tab.
tab. It says
The
equipment.
tabs exist, Midge.
No, I've seen. I never saw.
Do you see it now?
That's why I'm curious. Like how Songil? Where did you guys come up with that?
Can
So,
you feel
what
it
did you-
now, Mr.
Did you think
Krabs?
people were just when we start? The Rog was like Panabas. Are you just? Oh, he's just making that up. Yes.
His face
What
says
is
yes.
it?
Do you see it now? Do you have the Excel open now?
Do you see it
Then tag him
now,
on the
Mr.
sheet.
Krabs?
Equipment, you see it?
tags.
Oh.
There you go. That's where.
You've never used any of the Sina Una weapons.
No. I only went to
There's a
classes and subclasses. I never got to.
there's an equipment spells.
But he got to cosplay, so that's something.
Oh, there's the bunang. Oh my fucking god.
Do you see Panabas? Do you see Baladao dagger? Do you see it now?
I gotta say though, the bunang is lit. I like that weapon.
All of the weapons there are.
Yeah, they're all
Good
pretty
weapon.
I'm trying to pull up my page. Yeah, I mean, the other thing was there's an additional gear page. This page. I bought the
Okay.
book, okay? For anyone who's like, I bought the book, I bought the PDF. I feel like I have the right to print pages so it's easy access.
If you want the right to print pages for easy access, use our affiliate link.
Buy the book and buy the page.
Yay!
Yay! I'm actually not. The problem with this book is
Wait.
it's too thick to
Here.
flip around. So I just printed the pages. So yeah, there's like interesting stuff here. Like, there are a lot of different nuts for whatever reason.
Nuts?
Nuts as in edible nuts?
Like there's the
pine
beetle nut,
nuts.
which is like danganga,
Mm.
and there's like I don't know what a rita nut is. There's like the poisons are different for rogues, I guess. What else is different? The druidic focus, the druidic foci are different, which no one's gonna be using. Oh, Rita nuts. Bathing is regarded as an extremely important daily ritual. Oh, it's a Filipino. However, in lieu of wax-based soap, paste made from crushed Rita nuts is used as a cleanser accompanied by perfumes or fragrance oils.
Oh.
I find it really funny that they
Smells so good.
they lean on bathing is a daily ritual for Filipinos, unlike other places.
Unlike other places where they just use toilet paper.
Yep.
Bidets exist, people.
When I was in the States, that was like my number one problem. There was
What?
no bidet anywhere I went.
Just have to you bring a backpack and then you have your own tabo in the
I bring my,
Yeah,
I bring my
everywhere you
own
go.
Tabo.
tabo.
And then you get one of those extra large ones where you just need one tabo and then you're good.
And I had like water
No, it's
bottles.
the-
Because they don't have tabos also.
Oh yeah.
So it was water bottles in the bathroom.
You know what? You buy like a gallon of dato puti suka and then cut the top. Remember what? That's what people do.
Yeah.
That's your tabo.
And then you keep the part with the handle, so that's the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like apparently these days, like some of my friends who moved to America, right? There would be like Filipino stores.
Hmm.
They would have tabos for sale for the Filipinos to buy
Yeah, but like $10, $20
Yeah.
per tabo.
for tabo, like
Yeah.
1,000 pesos for
No,
tabo.
the thing is, they actually in like Home Depot in the States and everywhere else, they actually sell bidets.
Yeah.
It's just that people don't. Not everyone buys them, but like all Asian households would still have them and stuff like that. Or some hotels, like high-end hotels, have them.
You know,
But-
tabo, classic.
My last trip made me think, should I get a portable bidet?
Yeah, you should. There are portable bidets where you remove the top of the tank
Mm-hmm.
and you put it there, and then you put the other end on the other tank, and then you start pumping it, and then you know how you siphon gas off of a gas tank
Mm-hmm.
where it works off of flow. It does that. So, you know, or just hose, and then it, you know, when you steal gas, that's what. Why do I know how people steal gas?
Very sus.
Movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's how you steal gas. You put like the hose in it,
Yeah.
and then you drink some of it. And then- that's how you
I love how
Yeah, yeah.
detailed you are with this too, JR.
Because I've seen this multiple times. I don't know why. I don't even know why.
They do it in the movies a lot.
Movies and TV shows, like
Mm.
post-apocalyptic shows when you have to
Oh,
get
you
gas
find
out
gas
of
from another car.
cars.
Oh, yeah,
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 cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it
Like live.
like live.
Live?
Yeah, I've seen this happen more than. Oh, because we always when we go off-roading in mountains, a lot of times people underestimate the gas consumption and run out. After this episode, you guys will be treated to the first actual episode of the island of Roll of Cools, the Islands of Sina Una. What if what if the origin stories are just better than the main show?
Oh
Oh,
no!
that'd be so sad.
It could happen because we put up a high bar.
Oh, come on, I just got here.
No, we're gonna do this right. All right, cool guys. Last thoughts.
Yeah, just excited for the main game and excited for the main characters to meet, how that happens. And excited how Mara ties in everything.
What the, like, half elf, human. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm also very excited, and like I really do want to see how like everything's gonna progress, and like how everyone's gonna end up meeting, because apparently we have like a, you know, a foreign, half foreigner guy over here. Also like
Watch the episode.
I will. And like a guy on the run because like he's a rogue Carabao thingy mabobbin who killed people to find revenge on his parents.
You just merged two
Or his
characters.
Characters right there.
But yeah, I'm really curious on like what's gonna happen. I'm really excited. So yeah.
For me, I'm just excited to be playing D&D in real life because all of my D&D experience has been online
Oh,
for
you
the
got to
most
play
part.
that one test game when we were testing tech, but
Yeah, but that, you know, like a proper campaign of D&D with actual people in an actual room. So that's something to look forward for
let's just
me.
ignore Midge when we play. Someone's in the computer. Ignore.
I'm so sad.
I'm not gonna ignore Medj. He's my bro. For bros here.
Bro,
He's my kashish.
Kashish.
He's my kashish. And yeah, no, because the dynamic when you play together on a table is completely different from when you're playing together just digitally. So that's more of what I'm looking forward to. Because I really like D&D, guys. I like playing D&D. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of IRL players actually would never play online because it's just too different for them. I'm on the like, I mean, it's good enough, okay? Like, because I'm
At
also
least you get to play.
because I'm also the person that just watches all Marvel MCU movies because at least they made the movie, okay? Would you have rather not have had? I don't want to say Morbius because it's really bad, but you know,
It's Morbin
just-
time.
you know, there's not. Would you just not have? Would you just prefer not having Transformers movies, right? I mean, like, good enough. Come on. I mean, they're not good, but it's good enough. So yeah, so like that's how I feel about online play. But it would be awesome to finally have no 2-second lag between what you say and what you hear and everything else.
Yeah, but we won't
Except
be
for
able to
Midge.
say like Resorts of Manila.
Oh, you can.
I still
You
You
totally can.
I
We
still
still
can.
can. We still
You
can.
totally can because it's like we're playing with monitors
Right,
so we
right.
can hear Medj. And you each have, which we're all mic'd. Resorts World Manila. So yeah.
Welcome to the world of RoC, an ASMR D&D stream.
We should do an ASMR Rock Tambayan one time.
Oh, no.
We'll be doing
What is happening?
Rock Tambayan one time.
My ears.
Please stop, please.
So wait, I have a question. So if Miggy and Meds are their kashishis?
What?
Kashishai.
Kashish.
Kashai.
Can Jan be my kau?
Sure.
No,
I
Jan,
mean,
Jan, Jan
what the
is
fuck,
everyone's kaugo and kashi. And
Like I said, I don't really like uwu.
everything in 2010 up. Jan hates.
Hey, no, that's not true. That's not true.
Name one
just-
thing that was
What?
invented in 2010 that you like.
Mhm.
That's became a thing like dabbing, she,
I like dabbing.
ooh.
Like maybe shuffling, or did you like that?
Oh my god.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Like, that was funny. That was
There's
funny.
this game called Star Dash, I think. It's a shuffling game.
Hmm.
You can play it in Quantum.
As in like it's like DDR but shuffling.
It's DDR but shuffling, so the pad is just like it just records your shuffling. It's cool.
Oh,
Seems tiring though.
It seems tiring for all of us, but not for the Queen of Philippine
Oh,
Wrestling.
I don't think these
Now-
guys are ever gonna let it go. Oh my god.
Di na
Hey,
ako
man,
yun, ah.
it's super cool.
I said it the first few times. Di na ako yun, ah.
So when is JR going to do the Crystal challenge.
The crystal challenge? Oh, maybe on
Didn't
like
No, I didn't do it.
you haven't. Maybe like on the first taping then.
It's hard.
It's not hard. I'll teach you. It's just like a you sway your hips right, left, and then you
This
make-
needs to happen
you-
now. This needs to happen now. Move
Now.
that chair.
You brought this.
You brought
Upon
this upon
yourself.
yourself.
I can't. Like you can't. Like, you guys won't be able to see me.
You
Even
can
if
if
I
you move
zoom
your chair. Zoom out. Like, yeah, just zoom out and not care about the green screen. No one
What?
cares.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
RoC
let's
Tambayan.
do
This
it.
is what we do in RoC
I don't
Tambayan.
know if you can. Okay, so it's like my shorts.
I thought you were actually wearing your ring gear.
No, so like it's like left, right, and then
And
you have
then
to do
queen.
the.
Nice.
You know
You know what?
who can do that? Mr. Red Pants himself. The
Hell
dancer.
Yeah.
Mr. Pulang Pantalon.
My back hurts.
It's been a while.
He's a professional dancer.
Oh,
Dancing to stupid
only
love.
if he wears the red pants.
Stupid.
it's very specific for when he wears the red pants.
Yeah.
Is it like you're imitating sitting in a throne and then putting on the crown? Is that what it's
The way
supposed
she
to be?
sits on a throne is she wipes it with her
Yeah.
ass first. Throne needs to be clean. Shit.
Actually, the main point of it was like to make my cape slash
Sway?
my
Oh, you
Yeah, but my
had a
cape swing.
cape before.
yeah, I did.
I did
Like it was
not.
like a
I wasn't there
like,
for the cape days.
cape.
Bernice, last
Bernice.
thoughts on your episode, and then we go. And then we go.
Honestly, I loved like the everyone's like like how everyone was surprised with like why you just like sliced her back like that,
Mhm.
and like Jair just cuts it off.
I do that a lot. Get used to it. Is
Yeah,
there
but
even
yeah.
an episode where we don't do that? We
But
do
yeah,
it.
honestly, it was so fun. Like, because this is my first actual like
Origin
first,
story
like,
game.
origin story.
I think
yeah.
it's everyone's first origin story
Yeah.
game. Because who even does that?
Yeah. But yeah, it's super fun, and I am very curious on what's gonna happen and how Tala's story is gonna evolve from this point on.
And you should be too. So join us maybe next week. Or next week after you see this. We'll see. We'll see. Bye.
Bye bye.